This is the SONOSAX SX-M2D2. It's a high-quality Swiss-made preamp that turns your iPhone into a professional field recorder. Now, it costs more than most field recorders do as a complete unit, and after 2 weeks of testing it, I have some thoughts and some recordings I want to share. Now, as a quick disclosure, SONOSAX sent me this device to test it, and they didn't watch this video before I uploaded it, so everything that you're about to hear is my own honest opinion about this device. Now, before I get into the nitty-gritty details, here's actually who this device was built for. A location sound professional who wants premium preamps in a pocket-sized format, a field recordist who already owns a recorder but just wants better front-end quality, or someone who just wants a highly portable interface for their laptop that can also be used as a phone-based recording setup. Now, if you're none of these, stick around anyways, because the thoughts behind this device tells you a lot about what actually matters for a good recording setup. Now, what exactly is this? So it's actually 4 things in a small box with about the size of a deck of cards. A pair of very quiet preamps, 135 dB of dynamic range to be exact, which is very good compared to other preamps in the market. A high-end AD and DA converter, a headphone amp that sounds super clean, and a USB interface which is compatible with any phone or laptop. Additionally, there's also an AES input and an AES output, as well as an unbalanced stereo output that you can feed into other mixers. Now, the device is being operated by these 2 rotary knobs, as well as this small display right here. And that's it. It looks minimal, but it works surprisingly well. Everything that you need is 1 or 2 clicks away, and I got used to the menu fairly quickly. Now, what it is not, and that's very important, this is not a recorder. So there's no SD card, so your phone, your laptop, or your recorder have to be the recording brain for this. Now, here's the exact setup that I'm using to record for this video. Here I have 2 omnidirectional microphones, so these are the Micro Uji Pro by Lohm. They get plugged into the SONOSAX with 2 XLR to mini XLR adapters. Then I'm using my phone to record, so I plug that in with a USB-C cable, and I'm using the Meta Record app by Apogee, and you can actually use any other app that you want. It doesn't have an impact on the quality of your recording. Everything happens in the SONOSAX. And last but not least, I'm using my HD25 by Sennheiser to monitor while I'm recording. There's some sheeps or something. Now, the SONOSAX is currently powered with a rechargeable battery that sits inside of the device. You can charge it either with an external power adapter or with USB-C. And it lasts for a fairly long time, so you can record up to 4 to 5 hours with only 1 battery inside. Alright, so now enough talking, let's hear how it actually sounds like. Here we have this very lush and warm summer soundscape. And I've clipped now my Lohm Micro Uji Pros to these grass trees, and it sounds really beautiful. And this is now the same soundscape recorded with my iPhone 13 mini. Now, one thing I was worried about a bit was electromagnetic interference. If you've ever held your phone close to the speaker, you know how it sounds. But with the SONOSAX, it actually works surprisingly well, even if you place your phone directly on top of the device while you record. And I guess this is just a heavy metal case and the balanced XLR inputs that do the work. And if you want to be super safe, just put your phone into flight mode as well. Now, here's a very quick pro and con for this device. The preamps are exceptionally great, no doubt about that. It's very rugged built, and I really like the minimalist design that it has. And it doubles as an interface that you can use with your laptop if you're on the go. Now for the con, I would say that it doesn't have any internal recording. Even though this was a deliberate choice by SONOSAX, it makes it much less attractive for a wide range of people. I asked SONOSAX directly why they didn't build in a recorder, and here's what Tim from SONOSAX told me. The goal was not to make the SX-M2D2 a small recorder, but rather a very high quality portable front end that can integrate easily into many different workflows. Adding internal recording would not be a simple firmware addition. It would require additional hardware, an SD card interface, file management, user interface changes, firmware development, and extensive reliability testing. It would have made the unit larger, more complex, and less focused than the original concept. So who should actually buy this? Buy it if you want exceptionally great preamps and if you already have a recording brain that you can trust. Skip it if you want one box that records to an SD card. The Zoom F3 and the Sound Devices MixPre 3 already do that really great. Now, working with this device was a very enjoyable experience. I love the rugged build and the minimalist design, and I think that this is a device that lasts for years. In a world where more and more devices are made out of cheap plastic that don't really last, this really means something to me. Now I'm gonna put a link for the SONOSAX SX-M2D2 in the description, as well as all the other products that I used in this video, so make sure to check it out. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.